Hello Pokemon fans, Zero here and it's review time, but more specifically for Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, a game released on October 12th, 2013. The hype for the game was immense, but was it all worth it? My reviews are based on a few factors, mainly story, gameplay, and multiplayer aspects, if there is in fact a multiplayer part of the game. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Pokemon X and Y take a new leap into the world of 3D, and it looks gorgeous. With plenty of new Pokemon, tons of new places, and many features, it certainly does pack a lot of punch that overwhelmed me at first, but I got used to. Its presentation was amazing. As soon as I opened the game up and popped it into my 3DS, I was hooked, spending hours on end to unravel all of Kalos' mysteries. The story part of the game isn't its major highlight due to the fact that it has a lot of plot holes and questions that never get answered. The whole quote-unquote goal of this adventure was to find out everything about Mega Evolution, which ends up being in the game at around the third gym, and everything else sort of dies out. The game becomes a classic go to gym, be gym leader, fight rivals, beat evil team, and win the game. I felt as if the champion was totally random and felt no connection whatsoever as I battled her, due to the fact that I only met her twice in the game, and no other times. The story could have been much better and really just again died out as soon as you obtained the fabled Mega Evolution. Well, the story may be a downer, but the gameplay is not because it was astounding. The whole 3D jump into Pokemon was amazing. Even though Game Freak had made Coliseum an XD Gale of Darkness, seeing the game on a portable device just dazzled me. What many fans I think love, and ladies must love, is the notion of buying clothes for your character and customizing your characters. I truly felt that when I did that to my character, the character was my own, because before in the old 2D games everyone wore the same clothes, but this gave me a new feeling of individuality that I've come to enjoy as well as everybody else I know. Some new features like the PR video, Pokemon ME, roller skating, super training, and of course Mega Evolution were amazing. I mean, as well as Pokemon ME, seeing my cute little Pikachu react to my touch, feeding it, and playing with it made me feel so happy seeing him be like that. It was like a Tamagotchi, but improved. Well, the last thing to handle on this review is last but not least the multiplayer. This, I have to say, was a big step forward, Nintendo especially, because they never really focused on the aspect of Wi-Fi on any given game, but this time they had outdone themselves. With easier access to GTS, your friends, and many more internet features, it certainly felt high-tech. Battling opponents was easier, as in connection-wise, you could hear them much clearer, and overall it has improved so much. Joining tournaments and whatnot is so much easier that you have to be amazed at this work of art. While the story kind of fell on most people, the multiplayer certainly perks that up, and you can see the way they put their hearts into making this much, much better. I personally think that most of the time they're improving the multiplayer other than the story, because you look at it, the story kind of falls on deaf ears, but the multiplayer is just like what everybody is raving about nowadays. So, this is Zero on my channel Zero Blade, giving you a 0 review, and this time I'm not giving it a 0, but a 3 out of 3. I rate my games on a 3 scale, ranging from 0, absolutely terrible, 1, rent it or borrow it, 2, playable, and 3, a definite pickup. I think that you should pick this game up and give it a go. It's a nice quick adventure that feels fresh and new and just a good game to play if you're a Pokemon fan, a returning Pokemon fan, or just a new one in general. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment, subscribe. See you all later. This is my first video. It may not sound the best. It may not be the best. But, of course, I will always take your suggestions and use them for the better good. Again, see you all later.